Hello everybody, this is Jenny with Budget Determined, and I am here to tell you guys how our little, I don't want to call it officially farmer's market, but I guess that's what I've been referring to it to you guys. It was kind of like that. It was like a crafter sale type thing. I sold what I normally sell at farmer's markets every summer. But this was kind of an indoor thing, which I have not done yet. And so we're going to kind of go over that. I'm keeping monies separate here because I don't want to resort it. So this is what I took for income from that farmer's market sale. And we're going to kind of count money. This is money from other side hustle stuff. I sold some electronics. I sold some other things around the house, and yeah, so we're going to get into that and get money stuffed. Yay! Okay, so this is from the farmer's market. The farmer's market actually, we didn't have a crazy amount of people come through. I don't know that it was widely advertised, but I still think I probably had decent sales compared to how many people came through. I know some people only made enough money to pay their rental fee for the booth space, whereas I definitely made more than that. Now I've taken the monies for taxes as well as money to help replenish my supplies so that I can make more of these products for my summer farmers market sales. And so this is what I am taking as income. So we have 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 375. So we're taking 375 there. I am keeping it back here because it is all going to the same place. Okay, it just keeps it easier for me that way. My brain does not want to deal with complicated today. It's just wanting to be on a like zen, accomplish, but don't overstress it, man, type day. I don't know. So this is what we're going to be stuffing in other places. We're gonna go 20, this is Etsy income, etc. We had $60 for Etsy income this week. Thank you guys for all the love and support. It helps me out a lot. This is after I take money to repurchase supplies that I need to make to continue making products for this shop, as well as paying subscriptions that I use, etc. My P.O. box, different things, different costs for programs that I use for making the supplies, as well as of course, taxes. So yeah, don't forget taxes. Do not forget taxes. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. These I will separate. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 5, 200. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 220. Nice round numbers. I like it. Okay. Alright. So, what do we want to do first? Okay. First things first, because I have amazing viewers, hang on, I need some markers other than my Sharpies. Pause and continue. Okay, so we have ink pens. All right, so again, you amazing people, we are going to jump in here and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit. So in my link down below, you guys will see I have a KoFi link. That's for people wanting to buy me a coffee or whatever, contribute to my debt payment, etc. It is not a must. I had somebody request that I put it down there and available. It was never intended to be I never planned on doing something like that, but it was requested, so I put it down there, and I've had a number of people bless me in that way, and I am putting as much of it as I can towards debt repayment. And right now we're tackling our quad loan, and I need to color some of these because we had some love given to me, and I so appreciate it, you guys. So we're gonna finish this cup. We have this one to color and one more. And I'm not worried about perfection today. I am not perfect by any means. So, boop, boop. All right. And, whoo, coffee. I do have my coffee with me today. Yes. I'm just doing a hazelnut coffee right now. Anything else in there? Nope, nothing else in there, not this time. Okay, we are done with that one. And the other thing I'm going to do just to get it done and checked off the box, we're going to take care of all of that income from my little crafters booth sale. So $3.75. I'm going to add this up later with you guys. I will organize it just for my sanity. Some days I can mix it and some days I can't. I don't know. You pick a day, I might change. If you guys know that song, I don't know if I should say the actual word though, but B by Meredith Brooks. Yeah. A little bit of everything all rolled into one. Something like that. Yeah, that could describe me. Alright, so we're going to put the $3.75 in here. Look at that $100 bill. Like, that's insane. I don't know. I just noticed how different it is from the others. I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. And I no longer need this amount. We will figure that out on when I do my stuffing for my husband's part-time paycheck that he received. So we're going to take care of that. That's done and out of the way. All contributed towards future minimum debt payments, which we run short of for our regular income every month. By regular income, I mean like our monthly paycheck. The part-time paycheck we consider extra because we never know what it's going to be. It's not dependable as far as, I mean, it regularly brings in something, but we have no idea what it's going to bring in. Sometimes the check is a little under $200 and sometimes it's closer to $700, and like we get paid bi-weekly on that one and just don't know, so I just don't plan our budget around it so much. This one is going to be all over the place because I am only partially organized. But we're going to jump into this binder. This is for my regular in and out money. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a regular use binder. But self-love, which I use for hair. And thank you guys for all the comments on my new hair. My husband wants me to keep it up, and I am really loving that it looks like I'm put together. It gives the illusion that I'm put together because it has a little sense of style and it's fun. But I can literally get out of bed and basically go. It's so incredibly simple to take care of, and I don't have to waste spoons, and by spoons I mean energy, on my hair. I'm a chronic illness warrior and I deal with a lot of fatigue, and some days I can't fix my hair, I can't wash my hair, I can't nothing my hair. So this hairstyle is actually working out really great for that. So if it can help me be a little bit more optimistic about things and feel a little bit better, it's gonna be worth the maintenance. But at the same time, like I shouldn't feel guilty for doing some self-care, but I feel it makes me feel very weird to do things for myself. I I just have not, it's not been part of me. I've always been take care of others before I take care of myself, and I know that mentally and logically that I have to take care of myself so that I can take about others. I know that. I've heard that lecture so many times, but I don't come natural by it because that is not what I was raised with at all. And yeah, it's not what my childhood life was. There was not self-care or anything of the like. So let's see, was there anything else that I needed to put in this binder? My writing is on scribbles on little notes off on the side, and it's literally all over that place. I think I'm putting some money in family time. Yes, I'm putting some money in family time. Yay. Okay, we're gonna do $5 in family time. We depleted this a little bit. I did a kind of a birthday fun thing with my daughters, and so that kind of depleted that one. And that is all for that binder. Oh, okay. What is the next binder that I want to do? Is there, I think, let's jump into this one. I know I want to stuff some in medical, dental, and savings because we just literally need to always stuff that one. It is definitely a regular use one. I don't know if I should have it in the other folder, but binder, but I don't know. I don't feel like reorganizing right now. Maybe I will later. I've been working on some more binders and stuff for my shop, and some of them I'm so tempted just to keep some of them. And yeah, we're not stuffing any of these. Holiday. I know I want to stuff a holiday. We're gonna do a 15. Let's do that one because we're gonna do the scales. I am a Libra, so I love the scales, and we're gonna make them gold. Sorry, you guys are bouncing. I bumped the table. So enjoy the ride. I'm not the smoothest of beings, never claimed to be. And if I was perfect, you probably wouldn't be here trying to support or anything. I don't know. I said it before, I'll say it again. Perfect is boring. All right. We're just gonna stuff it in there. I'm not gonna organize this. What is wrong with me? I'm not organizing that one. And that one doesn't bother me. Don't ask me why. Don't know. I'm a weird one. Okay. In medical, we're just gonna stuff $2. Two. Oh, I've got 3. Uno, dos. Okay. But it's something. And it's headed for the positive. So I will take it. Even if I can only contribute a little bit, it adds up. That's fine by me. I don't know if it's more satisfying watching the little amounts add up to a lot, or whether it's more satisfying just to like crash and burn and slam a huge amount of something. Which do you find more satisfying? Because I don't know. It, again, just like me straightening my money, it all depends on the day. I could do it one day and it could be totally different another day. We're going to go into here and we are going to stuff, we're going to do $2 in vehicle, and let's do $2 in new driver. My son's going to be doing driver's ed, and we also told him that whatever he saves up for a car, we will match it. We're even lower income when we made this now than when we are, cannot talk. We're even more lower income now than when I initially told the kids that, but he is one of the middle children and we've done it with all the others. So we're gonna do our best to continue with all of them. We have him and one other driver left after that. So going to consider that one done there. And bum, 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 bum. Jumping into here, savings challenges. We're not doing this one. We already filled this one for the month. We'll roll that one forward next month a little bit later. So this is the Sloth Savings Challenges. This is from Stacy with Coffee and Budgets. And I know I wanted to stuff some in this one. I know I did. What did I want to do? I wanted to do $10. Let's do $10. And this money is going to be going to my kids' back to school envelope. I don't want any of my inks to match her ink, so because I feel that would make him a little bit too ninja, and I like my little sloth. He's cute. I am going to keep it simple though. I do enjoy coloring, but I don't like long coloring videos. It's more fun to actively color than it is to watch other people color. I don't know. Again, depends on the day. I can watch people in art movies do art for a long time, depending on how it's put together and what type of art they're doing, and again, whatever day of the week and how the wind's blowing. So $10 into that one. Our goal for this fund, and this challenge will not get us to our goal, but we're hoping to be somewhere close to $500 by the time 2023 school year starts. So we're trying to consistently add to that. We don't have any needs there for 2022 year school year that I'm aware of. So Poe Nevermore, this is a printable envelope that is in my Etsy shop posted down below. And Poe, I am going to be doing $20 to, and coloring 2 icons because each icon is valued at $10, and this savings will get you $500. And you buy it and you can print it off as many times as you want, which is kind of cool because it's pretty fun. I always print on a little bit thicker paper. I think it's 160 GSM that this one is, if I'm remembering right. Sounds about right, I think. I'm hard on everything, I think, but so going a little bit stronger is the only way it will survive me. Gnarly savings. This one I am saving for my recliner that is going to be for me to utilize in my flare-ups and stuff. So kind of consider it medical, but it's also household. I don't know, but we're saving specifically for it. So it's not going to come out of either one of those funds, but it kind of could come out of either one. In this one, I want to do $10. And I will color 2 of the icons. I really am excited that we are past the middle point on a lot of these challenges, and we're going to be able to start knocking out some of these, or getting closer, starting a new one for it, and having some oomph progress towards these goals. Just to check off each goal one by one is so satisfying. Why do I keep going to purple? Apparently it's a purple year. I don't want, oh my gosh, I cannot. I can't, you guys. We're going green. When in doubt, go green. Okay. And here you guys are watching me color forever, and I was just talking about I don't want to watch people color forever. Okay, we are going to consider that good, other than he needs a little pink stripe on his horn. It's a he. Don't ask, it's just he. Okay. We are getting close up. So close! my axolotl savings. Look how cute she is. Okay, axolotl savings. This one's going to our deck. That one's a big savings thing that we have to save for this year. And I am putting a whole 40 flippin' dollars to it. And that might not seem like much to a lot of you guys, but to me, that's a lot. So if I can throw $40 at one single savings challenge, that's pretty bomb. I'm pretty happy about that. I am grabbing all the same colors that I already just did not very long ago, and that's not sitting well with me. It needs to be a rainbow variation. Plethora of colors. And I'm just liking the little outlines of these. I started off coloring a bunch, so you guys are welcome. This one doesn't take very long. Ta-da! $40 there. This is where I keep the money for my recliner. I think we're done with that one. I think. Not gonna guarantee, because like I said, I'm only partially organized, and that's about the sum of me, and that might be as good as it gets. So, oh my goodness. Okay, you guys. All right. Oh, I was supposed to do this one first. Oh boy. Okay, so this is a musical money savings challenge. Just get this one done right now before we can keep moving on. The pink ones have already been added and paid into the envelope, but this one we're doing for the month of February. This is a printable in my Etsy shop down below. And every day I do a song, and it shows what, like if the song is 6 minutes long, then I pay $6 into the envelope, and so on and so forth. So this is a 31-day challenge. February does not have 31 days this year. It never has 31 days, but I'm going to do the full 31 days. And all this money is going to go as additional debt payment, kind of like a snowball, snowflake, whatever you want to call it. Because it's not a regular snowball. This one is not going to keep rolling. This is just going to be like a one-time kabam, baby, at debt when we're done with this challenge. So every day I put my song list on shuffle and write down the song and write down how long it is. This one I printed off on a A5. I sized it down. You can print it off on a, it's made for a regular A4 letter size, whatever, and so generally speaking it'd be bigger. You can do what you want with it though. So we're gonna add up these and see where we get to on the ones that we have not paid yet. So we have 6 minutes and 9 seconds. That's a good saving one. And that was Ozzy Osbourne, See You on the Other Side. Okay, so 4:03. This one is a higher, oops, savings week, and I have to start all over because my fingers are clumsy and I don't have an erasable calculator. 3 minutes and 48 seconds, 6 minutes, 3 seconds. If I we're not talking Star Trek. If I speak out loud, then I might be able to write this down correctly. 334 plus 4.53 plus 7.15. That's a long one. 34.65 is our savings for this one. So I'm going to mark each one of these ones off. And I always round up because we'd rather be on the plus side of things. So we are going to go, there's our 30 and 5, so 35. Bum, 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 bum. Yay. That's a good savings week. That's a really good savings week. Okay. And somehow we're making this work. I'm like super proud of us because I did not think we were going to be able to do this. Okay, so for our emergency fund, I have to tell you guys something. Okay, so we did our taxes and I sold something on eBay. I put that money directly into there. You're not going to see it in cash because, yeah, it's not in cash. It was paid into my account via the online from eBay transfer. So I got $22 from there. I had $686 left on, hang on one moment. Okay, I'm back. My daughter got home from an appointment, but anyways, we had $686 left over in an account that I had been setting money aside for taxes. I always have a savings account that I put all the money from side hustle stuff in, and we had overage in there. So $686 from there went towards the emergency fund. I just did, again, a transfer from accounts to accounts. And then we had our federal tax come in, and we transferred $2,018 from that. It was bigger than normal, and we don't like to use the tax IRS as our savings account. We usually try to balance out pretty good, but apparently the calculation papers that they had me fill out to calculate how much I needed to have them withhold, and the money that I'd set aside, of course, on top of that, all ended up being like this. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. We're just gonna move ahead. That's what we have to deal with. So it's still working out regardless. And $2018, we had, I think it was $2,024 was our federal tax rebate. So we only have $6 left over for the federal one, and we haven't received the state one yet. So the $6 is staying in a savings account, and will go towards the deck, which is our next big savings thing with a crunchy timeline. So, you guys, like literally, boom, 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 boom. I don't want to make you guys watch me forever, but this is like, I can't do it all one color. I can't, I'm sorry. You guys will have to suffer briefly, but I will not make your agony be in vain, because oh my gosh. Okay. And I know some people are like, oh yeah, well, that's just a tax return. No, that's money that we worked for. That is money that we worked for and that we didn't receive for, you know, however we had our W-4s set up, etc., life, whatnot. That's still our money. So it's exciting to be able to do this. Like I said, what's more satisfying? Satisfying? Okay, like the small little adds-ups, or like a big thing like this, because I think this ink pen's going dead. You know what? I don't want to color all these. That's not even bright enough. You guys, I'm feeling very unsatisfied with this whole coloring thing right now. Coloring all of these at one time. I mean, it's satisfying to have this checked off the list, but gee golly whiz, like, okay, finished 2/15 of 23. Whoop whoop. Okay, so now we have to rebuild our cash emergency fund that we keep, which is the $1,000 cash, and I'll go over that on a later date as to what we're working on there. But we do have a savings account, not a savings account, but a savings challenge already in the works for that. It won't fill it back to where it fully needs to be, but it will be close. And I'm just going to remove these right now from here, since we are not actively working on that one now, so we can get more focused on other ones. And I can get new ones to do. I like that. Okay, now what am I doing? I got distracted because of all that excitement. Oh boy. Okay, what am I doing? 2023 challenge. Let's do $10 to that one. Which ones are 10s? The cucumbers. Where's another cucumber? Do I have another cucumber? I do over here. Let's just go here. Okay. This one will go as additional debt payment when it's all done. So we have more than one challenge attacking debt, which is very satisfying. And I don't know at what point I'll just like literally start throwing that money at it throughout this year. I don't know if I'm gonna wait for it to completely save up or what. Garden savings challenge. This one I really want to build up because I want to plant my garden soon, and we still have snow on the ground and I'm very impatient. So we're gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. And goes right here into this lovely envelope. Bum, bum, bum. These look like pumpkin seeds to me, squash seeds. I love squash. I want to do butternut squash and acorn squash in my garden. Again this year, we did last year. And oh my gosh, they were like so good. And beets, we always do beets in our garden because you can eat the tubers and the greens. So it's multi-purpose and so incredibly delicious. Boom. These I am going to color pretty. So you'll just have to deal because it's gardening stuff, and gardening is like the importantest. So we need bright green again. Bump, bump. Done. Okay. Toast to the new year. This one is going to our food stock up fund, and this one is by Liz with Liz and Les. And bum, 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 bum. I know I'm doing this one. We are going to do $10 to this one, and I want to do we're gonna do strawberry jam, French toast. Let's do butter. Butter. I'm a very visual person. Are you a visual being? Visual, textural. I want to use all my senses when exploring things. I don't know. Okay, so our cookie challenge. This one, you add $5 each time, even though you see these higher numbers. That's the amount that you now have saved. That's not how much you're adding. We only have $5 in here right now, and I want to add $10 because 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because clothes are expensive, and well, they don't have to be expensive, and I'm pretty good at buying them. We do a lot of thrifting and whatnot, but we have 5 people in the house, and kids are growing. They don't stop growing, and you have to feed them. So everything with kids is expensive, just about. We need a purple. Always need a purple. And this one, by the time we're done, it will save up $500, and it's going to our clothing. And this is by Conversation. I'll be posting the Etsy shop and stuff down below. The mini month ahead savings. This is from Tracy. And just ignore the challenges behind. Well, don't ignore, because they're all like awesome. These 3 are a set, and these 3 are a set. I printed and laminated them so I can use them over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm just slowly saving for a month ahead, and each one of these is $1. I didn't write down $1, but we're gonna write down $1 because they're all $1. And for my month ahead, I want to do 1, 2, 3. We're gonna finish off that row there. We're gonna do green. And I know that we already set money aside for future minimum debt pay. This is, I don't know, it's having too many safety nets, but like I don't want to have too much money in too many different locations. But once I get the month ahead, I'll just like transfer this over into the emergency fund. And it's just like, even though now that we have our 5,000, which was our goal for our mini emergency fund, and yes, I know a lot of people recommend the 1,000 for your mini emergency fund, but I want to go higher than that because most of our emergencies are around $5,000 or so, just given that we have chronic medical issues. And I don't want to altogether stop at building up the emergency fund, but I don't want to have like a regular set amount regularly building it. I just want to build it slowly like this with a couple extra dollars here and there. Because I want my focus to be on the other goals now that we have. We do have to rebuild that $1,000 cash emergency fund that we keep very available to us. That takes care of the basics, but then we have the $5,000, which is a huge relief, because I always felt bad when I would have like a medical episode and would have to have medical care, and it would just set us back financially. And I know it's not my fault, but still it was something because of me. And you hear my puppy sniffing and snorting in the background. She's a Frenchton, so she's very sniffy and snorty, as well as gassy. Yeah. Hi, baby. What? Yes. You sit and wait for mommy. Yes, thank you. Okay. So this will just be a kind of a light, she's jumping up in my chair, a light way of still slowly saving for filling the emergency fund, but it's not like a crushing pressure anything. And we're going to do $2 into our plant power savings challenge. This one here is, oh, did I mention that all these are from Tracy with Golden Girl Budgets? I don't know if I mentioned that or not, so I want to make sure I mention that. Love, love, love and adore Tracy. Such an amazing person. There's so many magical beings out there, and I am blessed to have found or have had you guys find me on here. I'm so blessed. Thank you. So $2 is going into plant power. This is from Alicia with Hands and Bands, and this is going towards paying it forward. I slowly build up money in here to support other small businesses and Etsy shops, etc. So it's just kind of fun, and I can't talk too much on this because the last time I hit this point, I was jibber-jabbering and I ended up coloring in a whole entire row, and I had to owe my savings challenge money because I'd colored too many, and I don't want to owe. We're trying to get out of the practice of owing. I don't want to owe. It happens, but I don't want to owe. Hold on one second. I gotta grab my change. Okay, so not a lot of change this week from my wallet, but we do have some. So we have 20. What is that? Wow. Have you guys seen that quarter before? I haven't seen that quarter before. They're coming out with some interesting ones. Okay, so we have 75, 76, 77, 78. And we have not marked off the 78 yet. There, just let me hit everything. So we're putting our 78 cents into there. And we'll find 78 down here. Bum, 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 bum. 78. And I have to remember that we're checking off on the right-hand side of that amount. I don't know how long this challenge is going to take me, but it's the penny challenge, and I'll post it down below too. But yeah, we're not doing these ones right now. They're on pause, on hold. We'll do them later though. But this one's just kind of whatever is in my wallet. So that is all the money. And one giant goal marked off the list, and some breathing room, some zen, massive victory, having this checked off the list, and it's February, so yay. And I know that we're not going to get giant amounts like this throughout the year, but to have our biggest goal done and out of the way by the middle of February, that's pretty dang awesome. I'm just gonna say. Okay, you guys, this video has already gone long enough. I will see you guys next time. Bye.